We just sang our witch's chant from the show Agatha All Along. And I don't know if they saw anything else like this at D23.
I mean, listen, we were harmonizing live.
Yeah.
And it was a little perilous at moments.
Yeah.
There's a lot of smoke. They saw a lot of smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, but the energy was electric. They were like so excited. Everyone's like just dying to see more content. So I'm glad we were able to get it.
It's a warm crowd, easy crowd.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. There were 18,000 people screaming, and there was so much smoke we couldn't see.
It's a little nerve-wracking when you are going onto that vast space, but it was exciting, and we sang the song well.
I think that the show is not what people are going to expect it to be. I think that people have a idea of it in their heads, but it's nothing like what people think, which is exciting and great.
We were able to sing a part of an amazing song that's a part of the show I'm representing, Agatha All Along, and it was so amazing to be able to perform with the cast all together. We haven't seen each other all in a long time, and it really did feel like magic up there. It was so fun. Well, I mean, I don't know, but I really do think that it surprised them when we took our hoods off, that they thought that it was actually all of us, which was like, oh my God. So it was, I don't know, it felt very witchy. It's so different from you.
There is nothing like this. Yeah, it's so special, you know, to interact with the fans and get to feel this energy. It's a reminder of like who's out there waiting for these stories to come out, you know, and important for me as an actor, you know, to experience this and go back to the set and tell everyone, hey, listen, they care, you know, they care about what we're doing. There's a point on all of this, you know. It's been 2 years and a half of work, you know, for this second season and last also. And I've been playing this role for 10 years now. So it's a long time, and I'm very proud of what we've made. I'm very proud of the story. I'm very proud to be part of this family. You know? I work with people I admire and I respect, and I've learned so much from. So I'm very lucky. Yeah.
You can feel people love movies, they love Disney, and that's part of us wanting to come along.
You heard the wave of the response when I said, we got any Avatar fans here at all? You know, you go out on a limb when you do that, but I think the response was a good one. I would say biggest privilege of my career, you know, to know that people care about this story that was just, you know, an idea at some point, and then I share it with my team, and then we turn it into something, and then we, you know, get this amazing cast to bring these characters to life. And I think they have a reality now. I mean, Sam is Sam, and Jake is Jake, and Jake has a life now, you know, and we keep feeding into that life and that story, and you know, that story will go on. It'll go on beyond us.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and that's a kind of an amazing feeling. And you see it there. I mean, look, they're here for all the Disney things that they love, obviously, but you could tell that there were some Avatar fans out there. And it's a privilege. It's truly a privilege to create something that resonates with millions of people.
It's amazing. I mean, you know, it's always so much fun to just have the fans really experience it for the first time and see it for the first time before anybody else. And there's just so much love in the room and so much energy. I love what I do. I love my character. Sam Wilson is somebody who I've been able to look up to for a long time, and now being able to play him and be an inspiration for a younger generation of young men and women is something that I've always wanted to do in my career.
I mean, first of all, just stepping out there is crazy. It's a huge auditorium, a lot of people, a lot of very excited fans. So, you know, at certain points, it was like, I don't know, I might have to go backstage because this is pretty overwhelming.
Wow, we had such a great show. I mean, we opened with Moana 2 and an incredible song. Ellie came out and sang. Dwayne joined her. It was just, the Moana love in the room was incredible. But people got to hear the first song from the film, which was really exciting. And then Zootopia 2, he has a great tease, some great animation. Jennifer Goodwin came out and showed them a little bit of what they can expect with some reptiles maybe, and a little bit of aquatic animals as well, in a lot of comedy, which was fun. And then I got to tease that we do have an original coming, and I also got to tease an image for Frozen 3 for 2027, which was really fun.
Just a whole lot of love, as usual. The fans have been amazing throughout, and it's been really incredible. And just to be there with them and to see their reaction, feel their reaction was pretty incredible.
With the fans in that room, you know, the excitement was palpable, and you know, it was our first look, you know, at the show as well. And you know, it looked really great. You know, everybody looked really great, and that's that feels great, and you could feel that. You could feel that, and this whole event, this whole day, has been pretty special, pretty extraordinary.
My movie is Elio. The new trailer is really awesome, and you know, I think the fans outside enjoyed it, and the whole crowd was going crazy. It was really cool, and yeah, again, the stage was super magical, and it was so amazing being on there.
It's always fun to come back here and feel like, you know, be a part of the Disney family, bringing just wonderful projects like Avatar and this new original film by Pixar called Elio, and I just cannot wait for all these wonderful projects to come out. My sons are here, so it's their first D23 event, and they're so I'm just stoked because it's giving me massive cool mom points.
They showed a clip of our show Ironheart, and it was, you know, amazing to actually see so often you don't get to actually see the fans and feel the excitement in the room of something when you're working in film and television. So the excitement, the screams, getting just a little glimpse of this world was really cool.
We are excited. This is like incredible universe to be a part of. So like, I feel like we are just as giddy as them on this side.
We brought Ironheart, yeah, and it was brought an exclusive clip for everybody to check out. Brought the cash, you know, and super excited about everybody seeing that work. We've been working on it for a good amount of time, and it was an incredible shoot, and you know, just looking at the dailies, we knew it was gonna be special. You know, the filmmakers put they all into it. You know, great writer Shanaka Hodge. Zoe and Kelsey really brought it, you know, from Marvel, and you know, we just had an exciting time making it. So I'm excited, man. And we finally got to share it with the home team here at D23. I mean, it's just it's a lot of people, but you can tell they all care. You know, they care about this stuff. You know, so it's definitely the elevated energy, but it's so much warmth there. You know, there's so much trust in us. You know, with these characters that people love, and you can feel the anticipation. You know, everybody wants it to be great. You know, so I mean, it's an experience like none other.
Oh my goodness. Well, one, to be able to come back to D23, we'll start there. The energy in this hall, in this arena, in this stadium is, well, it's bigger than ever before, and it's amazing to have been able to sing We're Back, which is our first song from Moana 2. To be able to sing it in that environment, truly I've only ever sung it in a recording booth with maybe 10 people. This was so much better. And then to come back to Moana. Moana is a character that is so close to my heart. It is not taken for granted that we have a sequel. That feels incredible, and I can't wait for fans to see it. Yes. Tiana Liufo and Nonosina is such a beautiful dance troupe, and we got to see all kinds of different Polynesian dance tonight, from Samoa to Hawaii, and it was, my little heart is so proud to be able to see this on such a big stage, and know that also Moana has been making waves, and Moana 2 will continue that wave of learning about voyaging and wayfinding and learning more about the Pacific culture. We are so grateful, and we're also so special, so I'm glad that people are learning about us.
That was awesome being out there. The energy of that crowd was great, and here's the thing that hit me as I went out there, like right as I stepped on stage, is I've had the privilege of wrestling in this arena many, many times. This place has been rocking, and it has been nuts. That was a different and unique energy, and just as crazy, just as nuts, but Disney-fied, which was really cool, and I loved it. Probably what makes, for me personally, what makes Maui the most fun to play is just how people have reacted to Maui over the years. And to tell you, there is not a place I go. The number one thing I am always asked about anything that I've done, whether it be in film or wrestling or anything, it is always, oh my God, could you sing You're Welcome? Monster Jam is a live action event. It's going to be a live action film based on the really iconic monster trucks that are out there.
To have worked with these characters and also the people behind the scenes as well, you know, and to come back together and to have the scale and scope of the big screen to tell the story with characters that people already know in a brand new adventure that can, you know, part of what we're setting out to do is to have something that rewards people who've been with the show since the beginning, been with Star Wars since the beginning. But also, since we're on the big screen, it's an opportunity to reach out with a new adventure to a whole new audience of. And certainly with Grogu, all the kids know who that is, and this is an opportunity to bring them into the theater and show them who this character is and what he's about.
Oh, it's just extraordinary. I mean, they know these shows so well, these characters so well. It's like a way to honor the fans and appreciate how much they give to us. You know, they give us creative energy, they give us love, they keep us on our toes because they know it all in great detail. And it's really special. Like it makes us want to get it. Like we just literally started filming a couple weeks ago, and John's like, we got to have something. We had to have a clip for them, and that's crazy. And credit to the team behind the visual effects, the crew on set, ILM for pulling it together. Very short notice and get those shots done, and it's special and it pays off, and that's what it's all about, you know.
I'm at D23, and I just announced that I'm directing Toy Story 5. It was literally a rock concert. I mean, that's crazy. But you think about how long the Toy Story films have been around. 30 years. That's a lot of goodwill.
Tron Ares, the third installment of the Tron legacy, which I can't believe we started back in 1982, over 40 years ago. We got 9 Inch Nails on music on this one. So I'm hoping the fans will be as excited as I am to see a bit of the film.
I mean, this is bananas. I mean, I've never been in front of 12,000 people before in my life, so that was a bit intense in a good way, because these are my people. I am a Disney super fan, and if I were not on stage, I would have wanted to be in that audience. So this has been such a celebration for me to get to share anything about Zootopia 2, but also to see everything that's coming. Well, I feel like the thing about Disney films, and this has always been the case, they are always timeless, they're always universal. There's always some point in every Disney film where I ugly cry. And something that, and I usually then ugly cry later when I think back to that, whatever that moment was. There's always some lesson I learned that makes life better. And I feel like all of us who appreciate this kind of filmmaking, like we really, there's a lot that we actually have in common. And there's an optimism. There's just a real optimism to Disney fans, and I love living in that space. It's been a number of years since Zootopia 1 came out, and though this has been in the works for, I want to say 7 years at this point, this is the first time that we've actually been able to talk about it. And so to be able to share that, you know, Nick and Judy are going to go on new adventures and new places with new characters is just, I feel like it's a gift for me as much as it's a gift to share it.